Or maybe more precisely, I'm going to talk and you're going to listen. Okay? Because it's too cold right now outside, I'm not going outside right now, so this is in the studio, but it's on the phone. Okay? Now, for those of you who did not watch the morning show, you may not know what's going on. If you do watch the morning show, then you already know what's going on. But I'm going to assume, for the sake of the people that are watching this, that you do not know. Okay? I do a morning show Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time. I have multiple handicaps. I'm registered blind. I have hearing loss. I have Asperger's. And because of that reason, I have a lot of difficulties. And I have been on YouTube since 2011 in March when I started streaming. And I was just doing videos at first. I wasn't doing what I do now, which is live streaming. And I love what I do. But unfortunately, not everybody likes my content, which I understand. Okay? Over the years, I have explored many other interesting hobbies I have had in my life. I love singing music. I love writing music, but I don't have a band and I don't have a music degree. So I use a lot of tools to help me produce music. I know it's not most people's cup of tea, because the style of music I like to create is older style genres of music, such as country western and 1960s style big band music. And so I worked hard on what I'm doing with my content. I also like playing World of Warcraft, and I'm a gamer. Just a little bit of a gamer, not a heavy duty one, more of a casual gamer. And so I like to show my gameplay on my YouTube channel, on videos that are specifically gaming videos, and it says right in the title that they're gaming videos. Instead, I have a couple people that do not like games at all immediately attack my gaming because they don't like gaming, saying that it makes them motion sick because of the vertigo and the gaming. First of all, I play the game very much like you play a first-person shooter. That is, the camera follows me, and you can see me using my spells on my opponent to, level up. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But some people don't like that, and I understand that too. That my gaming streams are not going to be things that interest you. So I don't force you to watch it, because you know when the gaming streams are. It's on Thursday night at 7 o'clock until about 10. Or 9, actually. And then actually in the game about 2 hours, and then we answer questions with the people in the group. And that's nothing wrong with that. But, like I said, some people are not happy with the gaming. I'm going to show you something. This is my computer. I got 2 monitors on it. I have this one here, and I have this one here, and my computer is way down over there. It's the Mac Mini M1. There's my Stream Deck over here that does all the sound effects and stuff for the show. And hermaphrodite. So I, put a lot of work into what I do. Now, everybody on my morning show, the main topic of the morning show is just general chat. We talk, drink coffee or whatever beverage of choice is. In my case, happens to be coffee. From 10 a.m. until whenever it ends. And then we have a Tonight Show starting at 7 o'clock. But I'm afraid that what's going to happen Tonight Show is going to be the carry on from what happened this afternoon. When everybody started attacking me, complaining that they didn't like my gaming streams and they didn't like my music and they find me boring, and I just had enough of that. And the reason I get enough of that is because, I know that my content's not going to make everybody happy. Not everybody likes my content. Not everybody does. Wait, that's the other part of the system is the mixer board there. So if you were into technology, I would love to show you that. But I'm gonna do. This is actually a better angle anyway. So I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to say. Am I supposed to be mad at people because I'm just feeling like I'm being tormented? Because the fact is that I'm not super exciting because I don't drink to oblivion and I don't smoke lots of weed and I don't mess around recreational drugs and I don't do lots and lots of sex. I haven't had real sex in years, so that's a whole nother story. Just leave it at that. So I just get so aggravated because I feel like I'm being treated badly. I'm going to look at the side chat, and also I want to set this up just like I do customization. Let's set this up to subscribe 5 minutes because it'll help to encourage and bring new people in. Do you know where the name came from? It was character word in my books I was writing. Before even Star Trek Voyager, I already had a Klingon human fusion character. Her name is Michele. Her mother was Klingon, her father was Italian. Okay? So, her mother wanted to respectfully name her daughter as a hybrid between Klingon and Italian. So, that's where the name Michele came from. And it's pronounced Michele. And there's a song for that on my playlist. If you go to Michele's music, you can check it out. Not really. Actually, let me sort of unkill it a little bit, shall we? Let's change the customization to anyone subscribes, anyone, any duration. There we go. Just click the subscribe button and you can talk. Fuck it. That ain't gonna work. Yeah, well. Because I want you guys to check out the channel, okay? Just come over and check out the playlists. I just feel frustrated. Hi, David. Yes, how you doing? I'm just kind of trying to clarify why I got upset this morning a little bit. And also, I want to let people know that I really seriously would like them to give my content a fair shake. Please do. Just look. You don't have to watch the morning show. Okay, if you want to watch a show for a review, watch a few things, and if you don't like it, yeah, you can unsub again. Well, that's, I think, is fair. I also don't be afraid to ask comments. That's why I got the big computer in here so I can read it. See, so I can read it because otherwise I have to give you my eyeballs on the screen, and this is, I figure, it's easier than showing my eyeballs all day. I mean, I just want to do a good job. I can't help I have Asperger's. I can't help I'm registered blind. I can't help if I'm boring. I have tried really, really hard to try to stop being boring. I took a lot of my time to try to create new things, new content. And while I know this brings in a lot of views, the viewing retention time of 36 seconds is a little bit kind of lousy. Legally, I'm female. I am legally female. I am a type 2 hermaphrodite. Intersex. So that's why I was diagnosed with by my medical team that diagnosed me. I'm a good person that, trying to do the best I can. And I would like you to give the show a video a like, but I guess that's kind of asking too much. That also, I just want to grow this channel in a positive way. Believe in Jesus, you'll be saved. I believe in Jesus. I am a Roman Catholic priest, a pagan. So yes, I believe in Jesus. Omar, that's a great question. Why does Red have so much hate in his heart? I can't say. He never told me. Why does he have so much hate in his heart? Thank you very much, Dads. Much appreciated. Sorry you had to listen to me explode on panel this morning in the morning show. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me give you a link to the panel. So, the morning show, those of you in chat, hold on a minute, I gotta go get that screen. Okay, I know a message from Sherry. I'll get to that in a second. That's from me. And the morning show we're talking about is right here, live. So I'm going to copy this link up here, get shareable link, and I'll send it out. This is okay, so let me just give a quick description of what this is. This is the morning show please watch. Please watch that if you get a chance, because it'll explain everything of what's going on. And also I want to explain that I do love doing the morning panels. I have no problem doing the panels in the mornings. But the problem is that it seems that most of my audience only like the morning shows. Which is okay. The morning panels make sense. Now would be a good time to insert ads. No, it would be a lousy time to insert ads. I'm sorry. No, YouTube, I'm not sticking in ads. Not right now. On replay, you can stick all the ads in you want. But not during the live. No. YouTube, please don't do that to me. And the thing is I love what I do. And I also love doing my music. Because I created my own music, because that means that now I can share it with you because it's mine. It's copyrighted in my name. I can share it out here on YouTube. I can't do that with so many other stuff. I also enjoy doing some dancing as well. Okay, my dancing is kind of limited, but it's my dance. It's what I love to do. I'm just gonna send you that playlist for that too, so you guys can check it out. So this is the video is my music. Okay. My music I created in some music videos. Okay, so check that out too. Sometimes I wish this thing could get more detail where I could have more people, It will help, yes, but the biggest problem is I tried doing vertical on the computer here, and just like Chris said, YouTube wants to promote their own product. So which means I gotta use the YouTube app, because they don't really give third-party vertical streaming the same viewership. Hello, Galaxy guys. Good morning to you. Don't worry about it. You realize that parish, my home parish, doesn't do exorcisms. He's going to refer you with another parish priest that does. There are, just like everything else, there are specialists in the church that do exorcisms. The local parish priest doesn't do them. Hello, Mind Blown. How you doing? I don't know why Red thinks that he has so much information on me, when the truth is, Mind Blown is just an ordinary. I mean, Mind Blown. Sorry, Red, wrong person. Mind Blown, you can be a very good person. I don't really know much about you, but Red. I'm sorry, I got you mixed up. Has this habit of thinking he knows everything about everybody, about every diagnosis in the DSM-5. I have autistic spectrum, okay? under the DSM-5, also known under the DSM-4 as Asperger's. Okay? And I also have anxiety issues. And I suffer from some depression. And I've been trying to get a new therapist, but all the local ones, their caseloads are full, and they're not taking any new patients. So I haven't been able to get a therapist. Yes, a bishop can, but not a parish priest. No, I didn't even leave the house. Yes, he does push things too far, David. David does. He does. And let's be honest. Is there anybody on YouTube that doesn't push things too far sometimes? Because I mean, I've been around a long time and I've seen a lot of things on YouTube in my 13-year, actually, oh my God, longer than that. 2000, I started in 2010 watching YouTube, so I guess I can go back to that. Since 2016 July 2000, 2010 July 16th. Been around a long time, 14 years, and I've seen YouTube go through all these strange cycles, and it's frustrating because it's like, okay, everybody wants a certain content. Originally, YouTube had a very simple policy. Express yourself. That was the theme of YouTube, was to be creative, express your passion, show your love, show your interest, right? And if you look at some of the major content creators on YouTube, the advice givers like Nick Nimmin and another channel called vidIQ, that's VIDIQ. They're always talking about is you need to do the things that gives you passion, that shows you love and creativity. Because when people see that you're sincere about what you're doing, then they're going to follow you. But if they see you're just going with the flow and your heart's not in it, they're not going to be enthusiastic about it. They're just going to go, no, not interested. I really, really love what I do, and I put a lot of work into it. I try writing books, so. I'm not great. My stories are very detailed. They're more like an owner's operating manual for the device than a book that you would call fiction. I tried working on radio scripts. A little better than the books, but not by much. I did music. I've had hit and misses with songs. I do the morning show, which with panels, which is usually pretty good, but after 3, 4, 5 hours of that, you just kind of feel like your brain is just like, you're numb and you just kind of want to stop because your brain feels like it just can't deal any more content. And so that makes it hard. But you love what you do, so you get up every day at a certain time. You do your show at a certain time in the morning from 10 until whenever it ends in the afternoon, all times Eastern, Monday through Saturday. Then you do a night show on Saturday night at 7 o'clock, which can run into the wee hours in the morning. Say you schedule that one night there so it means you can still get a good night's sleep the next day. We used to do more night shows, and what happened is there were people in the past, if you go back to the early years, that were horrible and were destroying the channel, and And now they're trying to tell me they want to make my cat disappear? What? Why would you want to kill my cat? Why would you want to kill Rusty? He's part of the show. Oh, since I'm home, I can show you the cat. Let's go walk around and take a look at the pussy. Let's go look at the kitty cat. There's the giving tree. I gotta update that. I keep planning to, but it never really gets updated much. And then, of course, here's the speed bump. Big kitty. I can turn the light on, but you might see some green eye. See, there's the big kitty. Not exactly, this isn't the morning show, but it could say it's an adjunct of the morning show. You could say it's an adjunct of the morning show. Then this is the other studio. They used to have this camera on a tripod. It's now mounted on the wall. And so I won't have to worry about the tripod anymore. And then, of course, over here is the camera that points out the window. So you see the cars driving by behind me at the desk scene. So you can see how the morning show, there's a picture Noodles created of me. And there's my old TV, which is kind of ironic because I don't even have satellite or cable anymore, so I don't have that on much anymore. So it's unplugged from the mains. And there's some of my stuffed animals, my plushies. There's the I Love You bear. You see the documentary. Poor thing is sideways. See? I Love You bear. And I rescued a lot of these plushies from yard sales and where they were just left behind and people put them in a bag and throw in the dumpster, and I just grabbed them. This is the big plush cat I bought when I was in college. I used to squeeze them and they would purr. Don't try that with a real cat, though. They won't purr. They'll scratch you. But unfortunately, the mechanism is kind of broken, so it doesn't work anymore. And now we have another little tiger cub here. And there's one over on my desk. And there's the back of the green screen. There's Rusty again. My real Rusty. Yeah. So, and there's my Garrard 210 turntable that I renovated and repaired. I'm the second owner of it. The original owner sold it to me at a TEDx sale along with a vacuum tube amplifier for $75 in 1985. I replaced the amplifier on it, which is a small little eBay or Amazon amplifier. That bug above there is a preamp, originally from a moving magnet cartridge. And I changed that to work with a ceramic cartridge over there. The reason I went with the flip over ceramic instead of a moving magnet is so I can play 33s and 33, 45s and 78s and 16s. So there's a symbol resistor divider network and circuit converted from simulated ceramic into a simulated magnetic. Then goes into the RIA preamp. And all that is routed back to the main mixer board here, which controls everything. In addition to that, we have 2 more turntables that we use for Silver Moon. I have, and they're the same model, so the Crosleys. There's one, there's the other, and then these have their own control units. Right here, which controls the 2 turntables for the crossfader. And these only play 33s and 45s. They can do 78s. But the stylus technically is the wrong type for 78s. And so that's the... for 78s, you need a bigger stylus. And they do make one from Crossley for it, as does Piffin Steel. So you can have better styluses on the turntable. And hi Tina, how you doing? May not see everybody at one time. Please don't be mad at me. As I'm trying to show you some things that are more exciting than just the same old boring world. And thank you very much. And I also trying to get more people to join the morning panels. We had 2 new people came up this morning. We had a good conversation with them. And I just yeah, and I got a chance to see some of the stuff that goes behind the scenes. Oh, I didn't show you everything. I did miss a few things. Well, one more thing. You know, I'm dedicated to my music collection. I got records here. I got records here. I have records here. And I have records down here. And I have another mixer that got a bad capacitor and needs to be recapped. This is the original mixer we started out with. And Behringer came up with a better design since that one. And so now you guys can see that. That flag came from Tiger Kitty. And so I do have a lot of technical issues. Oh yeah, everybody asked me about the phone switch. I don't know why anyone really wants to see this, but I guess if you're into telecommunications, I guess that might interest you. I think Wesley wants to go out again. No, I'm not kicking him out though, so he wants to go out. So let me let him out real quick. It's kind of chilly out there though. Alright. Some people find this hilarious. They got 2 fridges. Well, I guess I'll show you real quick. I bought that one originally because the old fridge that was here broke. And it was broken. It was from the 1970s. My landlord finally got me a new one. But I need to get my food cold. So I bought this one. And they're both using R600 isobutane as a refrigerant. And you can see there's really very little in that one. And there's even less in this one. And there's like virtually nothing in there except a couple slices of American cheese in the refrigerator section. All right, now, these are the house phones. And these are the Merlin Legend Release 7 controlled PBX. It's just the C or the DSU is right here. It has an MLX board, a 408 upgraded board, the original 408 board, and support for the old ATL phones. And then the rest of them is for standard analog telephones, like that one simulated there in the top. And so this can handle the 16 digital extensions, and then can handle the, let's see, calculator numbers here. 12, 8, see, 12. So 12 times 3, 36. 36 analog phones. There's our router over there for internet, and our little power bank that comes with it to keep the internet running if the power fails, which is rare, but we do have it. Around here it does happen. And so let's see, we got a lot of phone stuff here, because I'm into telecommunications stuff as well. So I like technology, and I play around with all kinds of it. So now you can see that. Now, why would I go to Times Square tonight? Probably not. Yeah, I can see you. I could run a call center. See, I was hoping to get the fiber optic cables, but Frontier didn't run them in yet. So I could, because I have asterisk set up, so I can actually run a phone system. I actually have an asterisk set up as a PBX, which means that people with the proper SIP password and username can log in and have an extension on my system. There's a soft phone and hard phone. That's the Bible. The Bible is a Protestant Bible. It's in a nice little case. It's the case that's enormous. The Bible itself is a family Bible, but it's not enormous. Okay? It's more or less a standard size Bible. It's almost like somebody decided to put a smaller Bible in a bigger box. And I said, yeah. There's nothing to do in Times Square except to get robbed. Great. I have to agree with that. Nothing's coming. No. No, I know. I can come on the panel and talk to the fish tank folks. But like I said, I just wanted to try to kind of make it up for the fact is that some people have said to me that Michele, we'd love to hear more from you. We don't hear enough of your voice. We hear everybody else talking, but we never hear you talk, or you're silenced by your own people because you quietly listen to everybody else talk, or you say very little, which is true. I don't talk a lot. And, by the way, thank you for the 2,208 subs. Sorry you had to sub, just at least speak, but that only is because, if you really got something you're gonna say, you're gonna sub, okay? I mean, really. It's not that much to do. I mean, I would like it to stay. At least check out my channel a little bit. I mean, it's not much to do that. And Mojo says Fish Tank is a reality show, kind of like Big Brother. No, it's not a new stream. It's the same stream. No, it's the same stream. It's the same stream. It didn't change. Although I do gotta get back to Sherry. Sherry Jackson left me a message. I gotta get back to her. But everybody, the thing is, I'm not a one trick pony. I really do love doing my content and my show, and I want people to get to know me better. There's been a lot of things said about me on YouTube that is incorrect, and so that's one reason something. Also, if you can, check out the documentary. If you really want to know more about me, since I'm at the desktop, I can type this in. Check out the documentary. Because you can learn all about me from the documentary as well. So it'll help you to understand a little bit about the backstory, who I am, who Lumi is. But it's not going to help you with the Carmen, because Carmen is a visitor. She's not a full-time resident here. We actually work with Carmen Miranda, a famous performer from the 1930s and 40s, which helped me to get my ability to dance back. And if you go watch some of the videos I did, like the woman in the purple dress, you would see me getting back into my dancing content. My dad hasn't been in New York since the cops accidentally shot 10 people that were trying to take down some guy with a gun. Well, they squashed 2 days in. Michele, why don't you go to Times Square? I don't want to get robbed. I'm serious. The police in New York City are not doing their jobs to protect the people. Pickpockets are rampant in the city of New York right now. And while Noodles may be the greatest guy of all to straighten things out, I have to be back here for Monday or Tuesday when me and Stan CT are going to go deliver a flag to my father's tombstone. My father was a Korean War veteran. And so I'm going to be going to that. I don't like big crowds anyway. I mean, that's huge and expensive. And there's no. It's cold too. No. Now, Noodles had said to me in the summer when it was mild or warm, I would have said, sure, let's go. I wanted to go somewhere all summer, and he was like not able to do that. So, no, it's me saying no. No, actually, I said no. Well, sometimes you actually do hear. It's true. Sometimes I sound like Carmen when I'm not trying to sound like Carmen. But that's because her voice in real life is really the same as my voice. And except that she's got to recite an accent to it. So it's really easy to kind of just go, Okay, I'm gonna mix the two voices get mixed up. That's because Michele, she's a visiting spirit. She's a visiting spirit. She's not a resident, so she doesn't have a permanent voice. But her idiom's just so infectious. Really. What's that? It's what you're trying to say. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm fine. They're not trying to hold. I don't want to go to Times Square. I don't want to go to Times Square. I'm not interested in going to Times Square. I'm really not. It's too much stimulation for a person with Asperger's. I can't handle it. You already see how crazy it gets on my live stream when you have 5, 6, 7 people on panel and they're all talking at once. And my brain is like, it feels like someone's taking a big drumstick and going boom, 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 like this. And then my brain is going, I can't handle it. I can't deal with a huge number of people walking around, milling around. I can't. That's why I live in a small town. It's quiet. It's easy for me to handle it because of my Asperger's. That doesn't mean I don't like to go anywhere. The inauguration is going to be a big deal. Absolutely. Big deal. Yes. I'm looking forward to that. But let me say one thing in empathy for the Democrats. Okay, I'm talking about the innocent people. It's okay. Your candidate didn't win. I understand you're upset. But don't forget the reason why she didn't win was the fact is that wasn't even her real campaign. She was going to continue on with the things that got us into a heap of trouble in the first place. See, Joe Biden didn't do the right things, and unfortunately, people didn't forget that. Because Kamala Harris herself, as border czar, did zip. She didn't help either. And so she was kind of pushed into this position because the DNC didn't want her to run, or didn't want Joe Biden to run. They had good candidates. The problem is they chose one that wasn't really the best choice. Like I said many times on my show, I'm a moderate party member. I'm a member of the Purple Party. Yeah, I'm registered as Republican, but I'm actually have been known to swing vote too. But when I vote, I don't vote because of what the party affiliation is. I vote for the people that I feel are best suitable for the job. I did not vote for Mitt Romney. I did not vote for John McCain, even though the Republican Party, because I didn't like either candidate's platform. Okay? I voted Barack Obama twice. So, which honestly wasn't that bad when you think about it. I mean, okay, it wasn't perfect, but then what is, right? Nothing's perfect. So, you got these candidates, and they're all vying for your vote. Trump had his track record has been pretty positive. He did achieve a lot in 2020. It came to an end. 2016 up until late 2019, Trump was achieving great things until the big C came. Okay? And that really messed him up because Fauci was giving him a song and a dance, and Trump unfortunately fell for his excuses. And but then again, what else what is he gonna do? Because everybody thought the big C was as bad as the bubonic plague. And it was bad. But unfortunately, some of the stuff that Fauci was suggested was not very effective at all. Yeah. No, I can't say the word because YouTube will demonetize my video. They still do. You can't say the word. No. So Joe Biden, when he came in, he said, "Oh, we're gonna give even more stimulus checks." Yeah, to other countries, not to the American people. You see, that was the thing that was his mistake, is he was giving all these stimulus checks to other countries while Americans languished. And then Americans started to return to work, and then all of a sudden we had a hyperinflationary spiral, and prices went through the roof. And instead of Democrats in House and Senate saying, okay, let's fix this, they went ahead and they're still giving away free money to other countries. No strings attached. And Joe Biden was suffering from significant loss of faculty and capacity. And so the DNC decided that they needed to get him out of there because they saw that he would have been a train wreck and the party would not have gotten what they thought was going to win. That didn't work. They wouldn't Kamala Harris, which was a mistake. Because they thought, oh, well, she's a minority, she's a female, and so she will be able to get the female vote and the minority vote. Unfortunately, not everybody was interested in that. But like Donald Trump said to the Democrats, during my reign, my tenure, you had the best things. Your cities were safer, their gas was cheaper, there was real employment, there was prosperity, and you were all benefiting from less crime. And people remember that. And so that's why she lost the popular vote and why she lost the Electoral College, because she couldn't deliver anything. We all know it's a dog and pony show, right? She couldn't. And even if she had one, guess what? She's got a Republican-controlled Senate. She's more than likely going to have a Democratic or Republican-controlled House of Representatives, which means she's not going to get nothing passed either. So what's the solution? I don't know. Well, I sure know I would have done something differently. Running for president, I don't know. You know, I'm just funny. The thing is that I have tried to ask Democratic on my channel if they would at least talk about it, and they're like, no, they won't discuss it. why they really felt that Harris would have been a good candidate. Because I asked them nicely, because I wanted to understand. And they're like, nah, I don't really want to talk about it. Why don't you want to talk about it? I'm offering to listen to you. Come on. Then they're like, nah, I don't want to talk about it. I just don't understand. What are you afraid of talking about? What are you afraid? You're afraid I'm going to be mad at you because you like Kamala Harris for something? Look, she did have two things in her platform I did agree with. But that's how the truth is. It's the rest of the platform I didn't agree with. Some of it, which isn't even her doing. It's just the Democratic policies in general. Take Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and the Green New Deal. The Democrats are so concerned about the environment that they're flying all these people in from all over the world on kerosene guzzling jet engine planes to try to say we need to curb carbon emissions. Yet they curb carbon emissions by basically driving these huge planes, private jets, consuming hundreds of gallons of JP8, which is an extra refined kerosene, just to get there. And they try to say everybody now has to have an electric car. Everybody now has to shut down all the fossil fuel power plants. Everybody out there has got to go with solar and wind. The problem was there is not enough generating capacity available at this point in solar and wind to meet the explosive need of energy consumption for an electric car. The only way you're going to be able to power those cars in a realistic fashion is to go with nuclear. Now, nuclear is kind of green, except for the nuclear waste, which isn't so green. It's green, but it's not green. So they will spend all of this money shutting down coal-powered power plants, shutting down nuclear-powered power plants, shutting down hydroelectric power plants, which is which I think is a moderate alternative. Okay, so there is issue for salmon. Can't swim upstream to get back to the spawning grounds with hydroelectric power plants, which is real. Okay? But the fact of the matter is that they are, still, they don't make pollution, okay? They don't, and they're definitely don't burn fossil fuel to make hydroelectric power. So why shut down the power plants that are using water? Hydroelectric energy is very efficient. It's available using kinetic energy coming from falling water. No gasoline, no propane, no diesel, no natural gas, no coal, no oil. Okay? But sadly enough, it turns out that the EVs are not exactly a solution either, because of the fact is that the battery technology is got its own problems. Number one is the batteries do not last forever. They are a finite resource. My phone has a lithium-ion battery in it. And this phone is brand new. I got this in February of this year. And already my battery's down to 94% life. So She's not going to. I do read her chat. No. I do read the chat. That's why I have it on the screen here, so I can read it. See? So I am reading the chat. I don't know. I don't know if he wants to come all the way up here to Connecticut. It's kind of a bit of a trip for him. I mean, I wouldn't mind talking to Noodles if he wants to come up and hang out. I mean, oh, that reminds me. I did talk to, not recently, but I did talk to Golden Girl 50 and Comedy Flu about coming over here for the holidays. Nothing really came of it because, like Tiger Kitty said, maybe it'd be best to wait until after the holidays. This might be an option. Wait until after the holidays doesn't sound like a bad idea. It was on my show this morning. Noodles was on my show this morning. And that's the truth. He was on my show this morning. He was checking it out. And I would like to ask everybody to please do me a favor, if you can. Since you did subscribe, turn on the notifications bell too. And check out the morning show. Because if you get a chance to hear the show, we have an open panel almost every day. I'm sure someone's going to give you the link anyway. It ends in ARG. We tend to also have another panel we'll probably be using tonight, which is EJT. Everyone just talks. I can post that link right now for later on tonight. You guys, I'd love to have you guys come up, but I must humbly request a simple favor when you come up on the panel for tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Please understand that EJT is the link we're using tonight. EJT. It stands for Everyone Just Talks. Okay? Oh, I know, I spelled it wrong. That looks like it says something else. Whoops. EJT is the link for tonight's panel. Okay, that's what we're using tonight, is EJT. So please do come check out EJT. Why are you dressed in elf ears? Well, okay, I am a woman. First of all, I am an intersex hermaphrodite female. Okay, and I am legally female. As far as the elf ears, well, originally they started out because I liked elves. But it turns out they help me hear a little bit better because my hearing sucks. So the ears help me hear better. That's why the ears. As far as the dress, that's because that's what I wear. That's my clothing. And it's just the real reason. What? Put Michele to Elmo. Why do you want to go to Times Square, Noodles? You at least owe me an answer to that. Because why do you want to go to Times Square at night? At night. Why do you want to go to Times Square at night? The lights? What lights? I don't think they have any Christmas lights out yet. They don't. I've seen pictures of it. The Christmas tree is in Rockefeller Center. It's not in Times Square. I didn't play anything. I understood the importance of American traditions if I knew what they were about. I don't even know about all the traditions. Everybody's got traditions. So what's the tradition on a Saturday night, the week after the election of the president or the presidential elections or whatever? I don't know what the tradition here is. So I don't know what this is about. The tradition is you're American, you never done. Yeah, I do want to see Trump Tower. That I do want to see. Yeah, okay, you got me there. But okay. How are we gonna get home by tonight? I remember you gotta drive up here, pick me up. Then we're gonna spend what, 2 or 3, 4 hours down there. You're not doing anything in the morning, right? So that means that is Noodles gonna be up to bring you home? That's what I'm asking about. No. I don't really want to do that. First of all, do you realize that it's gonna get down to just about in the 40s? And maybe even into the upper 30s tonight? I mean that's an issue. To Noodles. If you got here now, okay, let's just say it took you 2 hours to get here. It's 3 o'clock. We go down to New York City. We go ahead, we get robbed. We come back home, say about 6, 7 o'clock at night after we talk to the police. Then it's 9 o'clock at night, my house. You're tired. You want to lay down, which is fine. Then tomorrow morning, you're going to wake up again the next day. It's a Sunday. Is that really what you want to do? Because that's a lot of time. I mean, I'll go to New York if you can promise me I can be home by tonight. I'm not against having a good time. I just don't want to sleep in the car, okay? That's all I said. I'll go, but I want to be able to get home by tonight. So if he shows up here, let's say he leaves now, wherever he is, 4 o'clock, it's gonna be dark. Then it's gonna take us 2 hours to get to New York. So that's 4 o'clock. Oh, that's 6 o'clock. Then we're down in New York from say 6 until let's just say 10. Okay. And then we come back home. It's midnight. Then he's gonna want to sleep on my couch, which is fine. So you can do that. That's doable. And it'll give us 4 hours in New York, and we could do things. Would you do that, Noodles? Would that be more of your thing? Hello, E. How you doing? I know I'm good friends with Doodles. I have no problem with that. It's just it's a long trip. He said you will definitely be making home by tomorrow morning. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go to the bar and drink all night? Don't be a bad idea. Yeah, I don't really think it's a good idea to sleep in the car, Noodles. It really isn't. Well, maybe, Michele, you can afford to pay for a hotel room for one. Not in the city, I can't. Oh. Um. I don't know if we're gonna have a lot of time to go to Airbnb. I said I would go, but I mean, I could probably see if I can finance a hotel room on one of my credit cards. Well, there goes your $700 renters rebates. I don't even know who your fiance is, and you already were asking this morning for dating advice. I'm a little confused. And then Noodles was talking about the Brian K. about getting rid of my cat. What the hell was that all about? I always want to get rid of my cat. I don't get that part. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, I get it. Well, I haven't seen your face yet either, E. I wonder what you look like, too. Remember what I said earlier this morning on the morning show? I wanted to try to reach out to me, and I explained that I try to keep track of all my viewers so that when someone wants to get on the piano, I can send them the link directly. So if you want everyone to be on the show, or talk to me in private or whatever, you want to say something. I didn't say I was shutting it down. I just said just giving them my contact information if anyone wants to reach me. I didn't say I was shutting it down. Best prayers, Michele. We already have an overnight bag. It's got stuff clothes in it. Okay, Sarah, I got your email. Yeah, I'm talking about E. I asked E to reach out to me too, and E didn't get back to me. Cause I don't see anything from. I got yours, the new mail. Also, I got a lot of junk mail, like from Carol Lake. We're likely invited to a recount. It says Carol Lake. What does that mean? We must make sure every legal vote is counted. Well, let me just say one thing. That as far as the recount goes, I don't think it's going to be that much of a difference. Maybe you might make it for the House elections. But I don't think it's going to matter so much for the presidency. It just doesn't. By the way, Sherry Jackson got back to me with something I talked about with him this morning. I just said to her, it just bugs me. I cannot explain how much it bugs me. They hate my gaming shows. They hate my music shows. All they want to do is sit on their ass and talk all day, which is fine for a bit. That gets old too fast after 3 hours a day. I want to create things, do things, have fun in other ways, which is really what newsletters do. Okay? And she said, I don't blame you. You are a creator first. Am I correct? So the desire is to create is in your blood. If you don't create, what would they bitch at next? So it seems, yes, a log panel has now immersed. Remember, a good story has the antagonist to be the protagonist. They feel you got that going down. I don't know what that means by that, but yeah. I just think it's that just a lot of weird stuff here. When is the person going to you gonna come back on my panel? You were on one show, you did nothing wrong, you had a good time, and then you disappeared. Like a Cheshire cat. You sounded nice. I wanted to talk to you some more. Yeah. So maybe we can get, other people to come up on the show and, talk about stuff. I want to meet new people too, but, just sitting on panel all day just kind of gets on my nerves after a while. Now, how long have I been streaming for? 1 hour, 19 minutes, 25 seconds. Oh, okay. That's pretty long. Yes, it is. Don't forget to put a like in the like jar. I don't know how that works with these. Obviously, we got the viewers. The engagements in 48 seconds, 46 seconds. He didn't show me your face. He didn't show me your face. He didn't come on my bill and say, hey, Michele, this is what I look like. Well, then come on, panel and show me. Come on. I mean, why not? You don't really know much about me. No. I talked to Dee when she was on my panel. The only time she was ever on my panel. It's a lady. And she was nice to talk to, but unfortunately she didn't show herself on my panel either. I don't know how she could do that when she's not on the panel. No, there you go. He said one thing and then he's going to say another. So which is it? Well, everybody, I will remind you nicely that we're supposed to have a night show tonight. Now, if I go with noodles, there'll be a night show, all right. But I don't know the best way to do this. Maybe I can get a Motel 6 or Super 8 or something. A motel for the night. Hopefully this time with a room with two beds, a TV, a desk, towels, and so when we stayed at the Lakeside Inn Motel in Winsted, we had none of that. No towels in the bathroom. Only one roll of toilet paper. No soap. Noodles was afraid of potential bed bugs in the bed, which makes sense. The TV was gone. There was no phone. The door didn't lock. And the guy cost us something like $100 a night. No locking door. I was like, what the hell? Friday night's cheap. Well, we're talking about for the night, not for doing anything. I'm talking about for the whole night, to spend the night and have a bedroom to sleep in. Because I don't think Noodles wants to drive me, pick me up 2 hours to get to Winston. Then go back 2 hours to get to New York City. And then 2 hours back to Winston again. That's a lot of time. just to drive. I really kind of think he would like to be able to spend the night somewhere, at least where he can get cleaned up the next day, get a good night's sleep. I know he'd probably be comfortable sleeping on top of a log in the countryside somewhere, but I can't do that. Yeah, and I want to meet you too, E. If I can meet you, if I come to Times Square, I want to meet you. Just to say hi, at least. The truth is Brian K. Never sleeps rough. I can't do that. I can't sleep rough. What are you talking about, Red? There's no growling going on. Red, let me actually tell you this. I think you have a problem, and it isn't me. I think you got a problem that's much more serious and it's been going on a lot longer than it is with me. You don't realize it, but in the last year, if not more longer than that, you have been fixated on all kinds of crazy stuff. And I don't understand why, but you have been. And now you're fixated on demonology and you're focused on saying I'm all these horrible things that I'm not. And I just don't understand why you're doing that. Are you so bored with your life that you can't find something else to divert your energy to? Something that might be more productive for you than sitting on the internet and starting rumor mills and troublemaking and craziness, and that's what you're doing. You're starting all of this craziness. It doesn't make any sense. None. Not at all. It don't make any sense. You have got some problems, Red, that had nothing to do with me. And yet you are picking on me. Why? I don't know. It's just her. Well, thank you. Unfortunately, I saw you were blocked. I don't know why you were blocked, Sassy. So what did you do to be blocked? I, I, um, I remember you did say a few unwelcome things, but I didn't see any reason to block you. Um, no, I didn't eat yet. After I calmed down from earlier today, I did not eat because I had breakfast. Yes, I did have breakfast. I had Honey Nut Cheerios. That's all I had. But other than that, I didn't eat dinner or lunch. Okay, or finish my coffee for that matter, because I was so upset this morning. I just couldn't eat. Let me ask you a question. little different topic. How come it's so hard? Hold on a minute. Okay, let's see. Right now, okay, now I am still in a live stream on my phone, but I will get over there as soon as I can. Okay, so, Tiger Kitty wants me to go back on ARG, so I have to go over in ARG. So, for now, I want to say thank you for everybody for coming, because I got to get back over to ARG to see Tiger Kitty and stuff. But do me a favor, please be safe out there. It is chilly. It's going to be cold tonight, okay? Please trust warm. And I will see you later on, okay? Bye-bye.